Its metallic core lies beneath 80,000 kilometers of liquid hydrogen and helium. It's called a gas giant. Saturn is orbited by at least 62 moons, each unique, some with complex and dynamic environments. Our only detailed examination of the Saturnian system ended in 2017, when the Cassini probe was intentionally crashed into the planet's dense atmosphere to guard against accidental contamination of the moons. Viewed from Earth, Saturn's rings are visible, but not in any detail. They were thought to be solid, until mathematical analysis suggested they were orbiting particles. But how did they get there? And why was Saturn alone in having rings? In the early days of space research, Saturn was just too far away. Conventional rockets could only just reach Mars. In 1964, NASA realized that a space probe launched in 1977 could take advantage of a rare alignment of the outer planets to fly past all the gas giants. Using gravitational assistance from the planets, it would just be possible with the technology of the day. An ambitious new mission began to take shape. It was dubbed the Grand Tour. Two probes that were far in advance of anything yet attempted would be part of the Mariner series. Because no spacecraft had been sent beyond Mars, mission planners felt it would be wise to send two rudimentary advanced probes to Jupiter and Saturn to test the deep space environment. Researchers didn't know if it was even possible to cross the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. In 1972, Pioneer 10 was launched towards Jupiter, and the following year, a twin, Pioneer 11, was sent to Saturn. Both craft passed by Jupiter and discovered that the electron radiation there was 10,000 times as strong as at Earth. This was a surprise to engineers at NASA, who had to modify the more sophisticated craft they were preparing for the Grand Tour. The probes, being built at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, were part of a program known as Mariner Jupiter Saturn, but this was soon changed to the Voyager program. They were launched 16 days apart in late 1977, while Pioneer 10 was heading toward interstellar space, and Pioneer 11 was still 2 years away from Saturn. In 1979, as Pioneer 11 approached the ringed planet, it began sending back pictures far clearer than anything seen before. A new ring, the F ring, was observed for the first time. The craft flew by Saturn, passing beneath the rings. Mission planners were uncertain how broadly the ring particles spread. If there was a threat to the spacecraft, they were prepared to sacrifice Pioneer 11 to get a clear idea of the environment they would encounter with the following Voyager craft. The probe passed the rings safely and continued beyond Saturn into interstellar space. NASA received its last communication from the probe on the 24th of November 1995. The following Voyager 1 and 2 probes were very robust, designed to survive for a very long journey and with far greater technical capacity than the Pioneers. In late 1980, Voyager 1 approached Saturn. Although its high-resolution polarimeter had failed, it was still able to see a new ring, called the G ring, orbiting 100,000 kilometers above Saturn's cloud tops. For the first time, researchers could see how the rings moved. Uneven features within the rings were called spokes. They're transient and are thought to be particles lifted by an electrostatic charge. After such a long preparation, information was now coming into JPL at such a rapid rate that the planetary scientists were overwhelmed. Saturn's moons were of great interest. Voyager 1's